Hi everyone, Aiden here with etrailer.com, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Yakima SkinnyWarrior. It's going to be a rooftop cargo basket, great for hauling that extra stuff that either doesn't fit in your vehicle or just freeing up some extra room inside the car for passengers or any of your other stuff. Now, what makes this one really special is the fact that it's a little bit longer and a little bit thinner. So you can see we've got plenty of room on the other side for our rooftop bike rack, or you could add a kayak carrier, really any assortment of items to really customize this whole roof setup to fit your needs. Let's check it out. And honestly, aside from the form factor, this is a pretty standard cargo basket for your roof. It doesn't come with a whole lot of really special out there features. Something that comes to mind is the Yakima Off-Grid. It's got those dividers in the middle that you can use to compartmentalize your cargo, or even just to add accessories on top of if you're not hauling stuff with the basket. With this one, it's pretty standard. You've got the same sort of features like the black powder coated steel. You've got the removable front fairing that's going to help with wind noise and drag, and your basic clamp around style for attaching to the roof rack. Now, one of the drawbacks to that mounting system is the fact that there's no way to lock it to your roof. It's just these hand knobs here. Loosen those up. That'll bring down this bar at the bottom, or if you are tightening that hand knob, it'll clamp it around the bar. So again, kind of drawing it back to the Yakima Off-Grid, that one out of the box still clamps around the bar, but you have the ability to add lock cores to it after the fact. So that's just another feature that that one has that this one doesn't. But again, the main thing with this is that you get that extra space on your roof. If you're looking to do more than just haul cargo in a basket, this is going to be the way to do it. Just because this basket is a little bit on the thinner side, don't let that fool you into thinking that you're not getting as much space with it as you might with another basket. You still get 21 inches on inside to inside edge on the width and 54 inches long. Again, inside edge to inside edge, that's your usable space. When you compare that to the Off-Grid, we've worked with both of them today and loaded it up with the exact same cargo. We've got our cooler and our 3 bags, and both baskets fit everything perfectly fine. We even got a little bit of space up front here where we totally could put another bag. So just because it's got a slightly different form factor and might look like it doesn't have as much space, it still has the same kind of functionality that you might find somewhere else. As far as how this is going to sit on your Rogue, let's take a measurement from the roof to the top of the basket. Right there, we're going to be sitting at 11 inches of total height added to your vehicle. Now, that might change depending on the roof rack that you have. So what you can do instead is go to your roof rack, go to the top of the crossbar, and measure up 7 inches. That's where this is going to sit. You've got 7 inches from the top of the crossbar to the top of the basket. So if your roof rack at home is a little bit different, you can still get an accurate height measurement. With all that versatility being added to your roof, you want to make sure you're not sacrificing functionality with your vehicle. And the nice thing about our Rogue here today is we still get full access to the back of our vehicle here. The hatch doesn't come close to making contact with the back of the SkinnyWarrior here, but just keep in mind that there is a separate add-on piece that you can add here in the middle that's going to extend the length of your SkinnyWarrior by 16 inches. So that's not something you have to pick up. If you choose to add that, you want to add more cargo space to the cargo basket, you can add that. But if you do, you might run into some clearance issues then. You can move these clamps between bars here and kind of adjust how it sits on your roof rack, and even adjust your roof rack if you've got the same kind of setup we have. But I'd still maybe be a little bit concerned about maybe losing this sort of functionality with your tailgate. So that's just something to watch out for when you're looking at this for yourself. After your initial setup, this is really easy to take on and off. The hand knobs here can be a bit slow, but once you've got it set to the spot you want, all you got to do is remove one of these. You've got a T-shaped bar right there. You can see that pop out. So all I got to do is give that a little twist, and it can slide freely out of our flange there. You can swing the flange open, and we're free to just lift the basket up and off the roof. And then the same thing goes when we're ready to set it back up again. Just bring that through, give that a good twist, and we can just go and tighten down our hand knob just like we did when we first set this up. It's going to really speed up the whole process because we don't even have to worry about the other set of hand knobs on all 4 of these clamps. With most baskets, we always tell them to keep in mind that you want to watch your roof rack weight capacity and your vehicle weight capacity. With this one especially, I think it's important because more than likely you're going to be using this with other accessories. So in our case today, our roof rack also has a 165-pound weight capacity. Before we load up our basket, we want to factor in the weight of the carrier, the weight of our bike rack, and the weight of our bike to figure out how much we can actually safely load in our cargo basket before we head down the road. So just keep that in mind. It can be a little tricky getting all that figured out, especially once you add more and more stuff to your roof, but just make sure you're hauling safely. Overall, I really like the SkinnyWarrior. I think it's going to be a really solid option for a rooftop cargo basket for a number of reasons. You're going to get the same sort of storage space as you would with another basket, but you're hauling things in a more efficient way. By narrowing it down and giving you more length, you're able to leave way more room on your roof rack for other accessories, whether it be a bike rack like we have today or a kayak. You're also, by putting more stuff on your roof, leaving the hitch open for other accessories, or maybe you don't even have a hitch. You need somewhere to put your stuff and the roof is the next best place to do it. Regardless, I think it's going to serve you really well for a long time. Again, my name's Aiden. Thanks for watching.